Yes, and welcome everybody to Haunting Live podcast. We are streaming tonight on a special night because we were on location last night and had a few technical difficulties with the stream that we were trying last night. So we thought we'd do another show for you live tonight here under Haunting Live podcast. We are just over on Divine Oracle podcast channel where you can tune in there as well when we do our streams. But tonight we decided to do an extra show for you here tonight as well on Haunting Live. So welcome to the show. And we have our usual guest here, Psychic-Medium Chris of Divine Oracle Podcast, doing some readings for you tonight with his tarot cards. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing quite fine. Thanks a lot for actually allowing me back on the show this week and each and every week. Each and every week, know that we are live here on Podbean and on YouTube. We are mostly doing actually Saturday nights, but if we do run into actually going out to a location on the weekend, we will come actually to you guys on a Sunday night. And yes, we do say thank you actually for everybody tuning in. Yesterday was a great day. I see Cheryl's in.
Yes, hi Cheryl. I was just going to say hi to you first. Thank you for tuning in.
That's okay. So yeah, no, yesterday was great. We went to Stratford, had some fellowship time with actually another spiritual medium. He lost his wife back on December 5th, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so. Which was the sudden loss. We were not expecting that to happen.
No.
So
yes, but we were gifted actually a passed down item, and this passed down item I'm just grabbing behind me right now. If you guys are watching live, it is a spiritual psychic medium trumpet. So it's a spiritual trumpet, or well known as medium trumpet. This was once actually gifted to Sally, and then this was gifted to me and Trevor last night. So yes, we do say thank you very much to Oliver actually for passing it down to us. And yes, it's a great pleasure actually to have it. And we will treasure it 100%. So yes.
Yes, we're very thankful and honored to be inherited the trumpet. And for those that don't know what a mediumship trumpet is, basically it's just a communication device that mediums use during seances. And when they attempt to use mediumship, it's just another tool they can use that allows spirit to interact with and either make noises with by tapping on the metal, which you can hear go ding ding when they tap on it, or even speak through it, and it will amplify their voice so you can hear them better and stuff like that. So it's just a useful tool that mediums use. And our cousin Sally had that in her possession from somebody that we knew before her. So it was inherited to her, and now it's inherited to us. So we're honored to have it.
Yeah. And then last night, the hotel we were at, though, was a nice hotel. After the mess ups that we had last night, we went swimming, and the pool closed off at 10 o'clock at night. There was a mother in there with a young chap, and then it was basically us. So they had a pool there. It wasn't that deep in the center.
No, shallow pool.
Yeah, and then also we went into the hot tub last night there. Went back to the room, kind of relaxed. So yeah, if you have any questions at all, we'd love to do some readings for you, or even if people are actually on Podbean, we'd love to do some readings for you. The energy wants is actually calling out to you.
Yes, we are open to doing readings tonight. We don't cap any questions like other channels do and do questions that they want and then they end their show. What we do here is we keep the questions open and allow you to basically ask whatever type of question you want, whether that's a love question, work question, financial question, or even political questions. We can do that too. And just have to type them in and we'll get you in queue and see what the cards have to say. But we're also streaming on Podbean tonight under Haunting Live podcast here on Podbean, where we can actually bring you on air and be our guest live on the air to ask your questions. All you have to do is use the special call-in button. Tap that, then we'll bring you right on the air ask your questions in person and see what the cards have to say. But we do have one rule here, that is keep your questions short. Don't go into too much detail. Just ask your question and then let us get to the reading.
All right. Well, there you just saw 3 cards pop out. Hopefully on camera.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's 3 cards that popped out. I'm going to start off with the readings for you guys right now. Last night I was wearing the better glasses, so I do apologize for this. All right, so the first one, though, is what we're looking at, those the 7 of swords right here. Sorry, 7 of swords.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, that was face up for those listening. This one here is the 9 of wands. It is face up also, 9 of wands. And then with our last one, though, it is an upside down one, though. And this one here is the Emperor. The Emperor. That one there is one of the high card altogether. But for those listening that know your cards, it is the 4. Actually, the Emperor. So with the first card, though, which is the 7 of wands, though, is what we're looking at, though. It is get away with something. So you must be getting away with something. Don't know what it is, but you are getting away with something, and you're being more, you're acting more strengthening altogether. But you're getting those, maybe those you're getting away with something. Now get those, the next one though, which is actually the 9 of wands. So this one here is courage. Of course, you need courage right when you're getting away with something. Who knows what it is?
Yes.
And then to do with actually trust of faith. And that's always good, though, especially if you're getting away with something. Who knows what it is?
Yes.
And then the last card, though, is the Emperor. Now the last one, though, is controlling. You basically have controlling. Reckless is going actually on. So, yeah, something's going to catch up with you.
Yeah, sounds like it. So you're trying to get away with something, and that might get caught up to you, actually. So just be careful with that. But I'd like to say welcome to Jay Hatter into Haunting Live. Thank you for tuning into Haunting Live tonight on Podbean. If you have any questions for our guest Chris, Psychic-Medium Chris, just ask your questions, and we'll put you in the queue and see what the cards have to say. Keep your questions short and to the point, and we'll draw some cards for you. But welcome everybody to the show tonight.
Yeah. All 3 readings, nothing to be worried about.
All 3, no judgment. You can be positive, you can be negative, but just be respectful, and that's all we ask here on the show. So, but we tried doing the show last night. If you are new and just tuning in, we had some technical difficulties on location last night, where we were staying in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, and we were away trying to do a special show for you guys at a hotel, but they didn't have good enough internet connection there, so we weren't able to stream, unfortunately, and it wasn't a very good quality. So we apologize for that if you're watching our old show before, but it just didn't work out, so we're doing a new show for you guys here tonight. So welcome to the show.
Yeah, so the cards we're using though are actually the normal standard tarot cards, but they go a little more in depth. And yeah, so that's what I'm using tonight for you guys. Always good to get away, especially if you need to get away. Who knows what the next city is closest to you?
Yeah.
Or you're in the next township, but it's always good to get away. That way you're kind of cleansing yourself, you're going to be able to breathe a little bit better, come back, and more focus. So, yeah.
Well, Jay Hatter has a question over on Haunting Live. He's asking, what happens to this country after Trump? So that's going to be a political question, which we can look at here quickly for you, Jay Hatter, just to see what the cards have to say tonight. Since that situation is an ever-changing situation, and we do not know what the final outcome is going to be, but that is a great question. So let's see what the cards have to say for you tonight.
Yeah. Now, I'll let you know if you are a Trump supporter. But yes, we will definitely take a look at that. So.
Yeah, doesn't matter your political views here. We are totally open on this show here, so we welcome anybody. And you have a right to ask your question, and we'll see what the cards do have to say for you. So let's see what they say tonight. We'll draw a couple of cards here, and just see what happens here.
And I'll let you know they're all face up right now.
Okay.
The first one that we're looking at, though, is the Five of Cups, is what we're looking at. All right. The second one that we're looking actually at, this is the Page of Cups. It's one of the high cards actually out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we're also looking at, though, is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So with the first one, though, which is actually the Five of Cups, though, is what we're looking at. Those we're looking at actually regret, disappointment, loss, and grief. Okay. So right now the States is basically going through that right now, especially with the shooting that just has happened. The ICE party did not have the right to do that. Trump is actually going in and making sure that things being supposed to be done right, even though he's in charge with the ICE party. So that there is to do with the regret and the grief and all that. The next one that we're looking at, though, is the Page of Cups, though. Creative opinions, messages, and then actually happy surprises and new love. Okay, so let's actually do that one there. So what's going to be happening, though, is Valentine's Day is just right around the corner. And with that there, it's going to be new love, and that means that could be with somebody or even with the same partner. That's going to bring a little more passion within your heart desire. All right. And then our last one that we're looking at, though, it is the Two of Pentacles. Again, though, these are all face up, though, and these are what the energy is saying. No. All right. Time management is the strongest thing. So within the time management, though, is basically it's going to take some time actually for everything to be able to happen. And that's the main thing, though, is time, especially from what's going on in this world these days. Is we can't be rushing. We cannot be actually going with what somebody is saying. We always have to take time management and see of how things are going to be working out. Take yourself actually out of the opinion and always be able to let the time happen. So those are your cards there today for you. And those are actually from the Oracle cards. The Oracle cards, sorry, from the Tarot cards. See those guys on that?
Yes, those were the tarot cards. And there you go, Jay Hatter. Thank you so much for the question. As we say, we do not limit the type of questions you can ask here or your beliefs. We are open on the show to ask whatever type of question you like to ask. So thank you so much for your questions, and we hope that was insightful for you. And I see you liked our show as well underneath Podbean on the app here, so thank you so much for that. We appreciate that as well. Please share our show with your friends and family and let us know if they might be interested in hearing our show. We are here usually on Saturday nights, but tonight we're doing a special Sunday night show, and we may keep the schedule as well if we get more listeners on Sunday. But normally we do Saturday, and we do our regular shows underneath HauntingLive podcast here on Podbean, and also under Divine Oracle podcast as well. So thank you so much.
Thanks a lot to everybody popping in, and it's actually YouTube right now. Type in your questions. We'll love to hear from you. If Cheryl would love to be able to get a reading, those, please type in. I'd like to do a reading for you.
No, it appears Cheryl has left, so that's fine. But that's about it. Like I said, do you want to do a quick reading since tomorrow is Groundhog Day? That's something that affects everybody. Is when is this snow going to go away, and when is spring going to start? Is it going to be an early spring? Is it not going to be an early spring? Let's see what the cards have to say for that.
Well, I know Florida just got some snow. Georgia got snow. Texas got snow.
Yeah, they got hammered in the south in the States just recently, as did us here near Toronto, where we are in Canada. So we got nailed as well recently. Toronto got almost 60 centimeters, which I'm not sure what that converts to in inches for the U.S. people, but that is a lot of snow here. It was a record for Toronto, so if you can imagine a record in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, that's a lot of snow. So,
All right, so that way we're looking at Chance Groundhog right now.
okay, Cheryl's back. So, welcome back, Cheryl.
Hey,
She
Cheryl.
was dealing with Jasper, so she apologizes. So,
Hopefully Jasper's doing good.
no
So Cheryl,
problem.
just let you know, I'm actually going to do kind of a close reading. If you want to get a reading in, let me know, and I'll just do a general reading for you. If you want that, since you are one of our long-time listeners, and we do say thanks a lot. So right now, what we're looking at though is Youth Tomorrow, Groundhog Day, and this one here is going to be Youth Lack of delay of lack of emotions, lack of energy, lack of passion, and then we're looking at way down. So that's within the first card though. This first card though that we're looking at though, it is the first card of Ace of Wands, and it is reversed. Okay, so that's what's going actually on. So the next one that we're looking at though, it is the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So the next card though is Wheel of Fortune. It is reversed. And then, unfortunately, to use Groundhog Day, bad luck. Bad luck.
Oh, no.
No control.
Uh-oh. Well, that's just might be saying we don't have control over what he does or sees.
Breaking cycle.
Uh-oh.
So that's what that one there.
And I think the last couple of years have been early spring, so that might not be a good sign.
So this next card, though, it is the Page of Cups, and it is also reversed. So the Page of Cups, so it is reversed. All right. We're looking at emotional, all there. New ideas. Disappointment.
Uh-oh.
So sorry, but according to the cards, though, the cards are showing that for Canada, Willie will not be seeing. Sorry, Willie will be seeing a shadow. Willie will be seeing a shadow. It will be a longer winter.
Yes, I do believe if she sees his shadow, that means a long winter, not an early spring. So we'll have to wait and see tomorrow what happens. Hopefully that's not the case. They're only right half the time anyway, so we'll see what happens tomorrow between him and Puxatawny down there in the States and see what Puxatawny says as well. So, anyways.
Longer winter.
Yeah.
Especially if the southern states just recently got snow. They got frozen over.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. Too bad Trump wasn't there.
Hope you guys are digging out of the snow down there. I know that you're not used to getting a lot of snow, especially in the southern states. And I know you guys have a more difficult time with it than we do here in Canada, as we're more used to it every single year here. But we have had a lot of snow here too, so it's been an unusual winter.
And it doesn't snow in the summer.
No, it does not. So we just have winter snow, not summer snow like some people think. But anyways, with that, guys.
I'm doing for Cheryl.
Oh, you're going to do a reading for Cheryl? Okay.
Yep.
We can do that.
She's typed in. All right, so Cheryl, I'm doing your card right now. What we're looking at is the Seven of Cups. I'll show this to you. Seven of Cups right there. And for those listening in, though, it is face up. All right. Wishful thinking. All right, is what's going on. So that way you think about wishful thinking. All right, searching for a purpose. You're going to be searching for a purpose actually at the beginning of this week here. Now, the thing though is the next card though, it is the Six of Wands, and it is upside down. It is upside down. And with this one though is what you like basically looking for is lack of confidence, lack of a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna be some lack going actually on with actually being in the middle of the week. There's gonna be something that's lacking altogether there. Okay. Right, and then the last card that we're looking at though, Pharaoh. This one is upside down. It's Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands right there for you. Now, the Queen of Wands, since it is upside down, though, it is going to be, you're going to be doing self-respect, right? Self-confidence, selfishness. You're just basically what's going to go on, but you can actually more or less control yourself. I know you always do that. But the thing is, you're going to look actually at yourself towards the end of the week, though. You're going to bring yourself a little bit more joy, actually, all together compared to what has happened at the beginning of this week. Again, those 12 is Groundhog Day. From myself to you guys have a great one, and I'll catch you guys next week.
Yes, thank you so much. Yep. Well, hopefully at the same time, we'll be back on our regular Saturday schedule next week. So Saturday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern Time is when we go live. If anybody is listening under Podbean, if they want to share it with their friends and family and coworkers, if anybody thinks that they might be interested in getting a reading from Psychic Medium Chris here, he is our guest usually every single show here. And we're also open to having other mediums be on our show and do their readings here too underneath our Haunting Live podcast show. And we'll be back here next week on Saturday. So we'll see what that groundhog has to say, if it's early spring tomorrow or not. And he better be right. It better be early spring. We are sick of the snow up here in Canada. So with that, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. And thank you so much for all the questions tonight. You have been wonderful. We will be back here next Saturday. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And please tune in when we go live. Turn on notifications under YouTube, or just keep an eye out. I don't know how it does it on Podbean, but I'm sure there's notifications or something for live. Just be subscribed to our channel there as well. Do check out our posted shows that we also have underneath our Podbean app. We both have a lot of different people that we interview. I have over 200 episodes on mine. And Chris, how many episodes are on yours now?
We're over 200 episodes actually underneath Podbean, and that's with my good host, actually, Jillian, that has actually taken over Gypsy Lady's stuff since Gypsy Lady cannot be doing it. Yeah. But again, though, it's this coming Saturday, though, is if you listen to Podbean, and Podbean is a great app to download, who we will be having on, though, is Opie, and that's from Opie's Connection. Jillian and I, we sat down and just talked with her, and it was a great show, actually, all together. We're season 2 of Talking with Special Guests.
Yes, and we're entering our 7th season here in Haunting Live, and we're doing a bit of a different format this year. We're switching from weekly shows just to doing shows when we have content and time to edit shows. So they're not going to be weekly anymore underneath our show, but we are going to bring you content still when available. So please do listen to our past shows. So.
And Trevor, what's going on TikTok with you?
Oh, yes, I can mention that quickly. Please check out our brand new TikTok channel. It is called Creepy Dark Political Tarot, for those that are interested in looking up card readings under TikTok, which are just a quick little watch. You don't have to sit there and listen to a whole show like we do on our live stream here. We do a 1-card draw of our tarot cards using the Creepy Kids Tarot. And they're really cool cards if you want to check them out. Underneath Creepy Dark Political Tarot, or just search for Haunting Live. You should be able to find it there as well. And then we do random posts there under TikTok under different political and world event topics that are happening in the news. And it's just a 1-card draw. We post it up and see what the card is drawn for different topics and questions. So if you're interested in that, head on over to our TikTok account and follow us there as well. We would appreciate that too. We just started that channel, so it's brand new. There's not many videos up there yet or posts there yet, so we're working on more of those. So do check it out and follow us there under TikTok. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining us under Haunting Live and Divine Oracle tonight. We appreciate you following us and checking out our show. And like I said, we'll be back next Saturday night with our regular scheduled show.
On the 7th.
Yes.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.